In this video, we're going to be looking at measurement precision, which is how well you're able to report your measurement of something based on your measurement tool. So in this case, we'll be measuring length. We'll be measuring the length of this tiny violin here in terms of centimeters. And I have three tools that I have the option to use that we're going to use to look at this idea of how our measurement tool affects how well we can report the precision of our measurement. So we're going to start with this first ruler here, which measures to the tens place. So it can measure 0 centimeters, 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters. And we're going to look at how well this tool lets us measure the length of this violin. And here's the rule we're going to use when doing measurement precision. We're going to think about what digit do we know. Thanks to our measurement tool, we know that digit is right. And then we're going to do one estimated digit. We're going to guess one digit. So here, if I'm thinking about this violin in terms of the tens, the ones, the tenths, the hundredths, and so on, we're going to see how each tool lets us measure a different amount of decimals in our precision. So this tool can tell me the tens place. I definitely know that this here is going to be a 1. So I can see that this violin is very obviously somewhere between 10 and 20, thanks to this tool. What this tool can't tell me is it 11, 12, 13, so on. I don't really have that sort of information, but I could take a guess. I could say, okay, well, 15's here, 14, 13, 12, 11. I'm going to guess it's somewhere around 11. And that's where I would stop with this tool. I have my digit that I know for certain, and then I have my one guess of a digit. I am not going to put a tens place or a hundredths place here, because that's beyond the scope of what this tool can tell me. So I guess we could leave, yeah, not like that. So that's this first tool. This first tool let me measure 11 centimeters. Let's try the next one. I do this line here to help try to make sure I'm lining up the same place every time. All right, well, this ruler, this measurement device, has a little bit more precision. This one looks like, I'm going to move over just a little bit, tells me that, okay, I can be a little bit more certain here. I'm not quite at 11 yet, but I can get pretty close. I know I'm 10 something, right? So obviously this one can tell us the tens place is a 1. And it looks like I'm still on 10, I'm not at 11 yet. And I'm pretty certain about those because my tool has those marked out. I can clearly see I'm not quite at 11. So my guess is going to be the next digit. A digit that's not actually represented on my measurement tool, which would be the tenths place. And I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna say that's really close to 11. So I'm gonna guess that that is 10.9 centimeters. Being bad, I didn't include my units before. And that would be my measurement using this device. We'll see we're more precise in this case. We had more options. We were able to get to that tenths place, where here we could not. All right, move that out of the way. And now we got this last ruler. This last ruler is to a greater precision. It has marks for the tenths place. So I will be able to I always mess up when saying accurate, precise. I will be able to precisely measure to that tenths place. It looks like maybe I didn't line this up exactly the same way as the last ruler, but that's okay. We're gonna get the idea anyway. So here I can see that I'm again between 10 and 11, and looks like I've got 10.567. It's not quite at 10.8. It's a little bit before that. So I'm going to say here 10. So it's not 11. I can see that it's 7 something. And it's going to be like, I'm going to say like 0.79. This 9 is my guess because I see it's very, very, very close to the mark for 10.8. And again, so these are the digits I know, and this 9 here is my guess. So now if I was measuring this for some sort of science investigation, I was putting this in a report. The person reading my report would know the measurement tool that I used, the precision of the measurement tool that I used by looking at my data. If in my data table, I have 11, well, they know I was using a tool that was able to definitely measure the tens place, but I had to guess this one. So, they look at 3 different lab reports and they see 10.79, they're like, oh, this person, they really had a great measurement tool. So that's level of precision, how to choose the level of precision based on your measurement instrument. It's the ones you know for sure, and then one guess.